Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. And today I thought I would talk about something I've been thinking about a little bit lately, especially last night. I was going to make a video about this last night, and then I remembered it was Tattoo Tuesday, so I couldn't do that. And I know, I'm just trying something. No need to make a big deal. It's still me, Mike. But yeah, I'm trying to actually, I thought it would be fun to like bring back the old retro style glasses, the color tinted glasses like what they used to wear in like the 1970s and 80s. I actually got like a whole bunch of different colors, and I'm gonna wear, like, if you guys remember these colorful shirts I bought in like 2020, and I used to wear them like one color each day, and the same with the hat too, like a different color hat that matches everything. I thought it would be fun to do that with the glasses. This all started because of that guy who commented on my video with the Dr. Vanica glasses, and he was like, you should wear those all the time because they look really cool. And I thought it would be fun. The only thing I didn't like was that they were mirrored, so it was like showing everything behind the camera and you couldn't really see my eyes, but at least these ones you can still kind of see my eyes because they're only slightly tinted. But I thought I would dress in yellow today because I want this to be a positive video, and I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been looking at a lot of like really motivational and kind, just like genuinely wholesome videos on TikTok. I ended up on that side of TikTok. It was this rabbit hole that I fell down, and I did end up following some of the accounts that make these type of TikTok videos, and they're like, you guys have probably seen them. It's ones where like notes to a stranger, and I thought that is like so wholesome. I don't know what I would do if somebody came to me, especially if I was having a rough day, which I do pretty often, and sometimes you do feel so alone in the world, and it would be so like, it would almost feel as if an angel has just like came out of nowhere and just gave me this message that I really needed to hear. And all it actually was somebody making a TikTok video for clout, but still, it's the thought that counts. Whenever I see those videos, it seems like it made me realize like every single one of us in this world, we're all people, we're all dealing with demons inside of us. And I had this conversation with a friend of mine last night, and it's true, like every single person on earth is battling something. And it's weird because you look around and you just see people, and I used to hate people at one point. Like, I honestly hated people. I literally could care less about any single person in the world. Like, I was just that way, and I cared about myself and my own little small circle of people, and fuck everybody else. That's kind of the mindset I had, and I feel like a lot of people have had that mindset too, but also still have it today more than ever, whereas I kind of changed, and I've become a lot more empathetic, and I look at people now and I see them as actual people. I take into account that these are people with, you know, families and worries and fears and this and that. Like, they're all dealing with something. Nobody's living a happy life, no matter what. Like, nobody is 100% happy all of the time. That's just, it's impossible. Everybody's going through something, whether it's the loss of a loved one, maybe it's a breakup, maybe it's financial worries, maybe like even their pet died. You don't know what people are going through, and I've really been thinking a lot about that, especially since I've been running a lot lately. I look around me and I see people everywhere, and I just can't help but think like, that is a human being. It's not just an annoying person that's living on the earth with me who's like getting in my way or just annoying me because of what they're doing. It's a person. That is a person with feelings, with a soul, with a heart, a pumping heart inside that person over there. Even like, you look at people who you would typically be like, oh, it's just some fucking rough ass like crackhead, like, you know, like those type of people that you see, troublemakers, and you just look at them and you just can't help but be like, fuck you. But I've been looking at these people, and I'm like, these are people, these are individuals that have somehow, some way, whether it's due to their childhood or just something happened in their life that has changed them and made them become what I'm looking at right now. And it's kind of sad when you think of it like that. You look at them and I think that person over there is a heart beating inside of that person's chest. There is a brain in that person's head that's thinking. It's not just some, like, you know, some person who's like probably a shoplifter and this and that. Like, you look at these people as though like, oh, that's just somebody who's probably gonna steal something. But you gotta like wonder what made them become like that. And I'm not like condoning anything like that. Like, fuck anybody who's a criminal, honestly. But it's like, it's the thought of how people became the way they are. And a lot of the time, it's not even that person's fault. It's something that's happened in their life, something they were exposed to as a child. And it's just sad to see that happen to people. Some people just have had enough, I guess. And Like when you see homeless people on the street, like a lot of the time we all are guilty of this. We all have just disregarded them. We walk past them and oh, don't make eye contact, otherwise he's going to ask me for money. Like, we've all done that because life is hard right now. Life is hard when it comes to money and stuff like that. And there has been times where we know we've had money in our pockets or our wallets even, and we've walked past a homeless person with a cup asking for some change, and we've all said, sorry, I haven't got any money on me. We've all done that. And it's, now that I think about it, like, it's just really sad that we kind of like just disregard them as people because they're homeless, and you never know what they've done like to become homeless. A lot of these homeless people are veterans. They've served for the country, and they end up like that because they have no home or no family or anything to come back to. And yeah, it's really sad. And I've really been thinking about it a lot lately. I've just been looking around at people, and I can tell, like, I'm very good at reading people, and I can tell just by looking at people, like, that person, they're having a good day, they're happy. You can tell, like, some people just look drawn, and they just look depressed and miserable, and you can just tell when people are having a rough time. And it just made me think about that because of like these TikTok videos. You just don't know what people are going through, and it seems like everybody is going through something similar. So you can write on a piece of note, forget about that person who broke your heart recently, or forget about that person who's like done you wrong, or forget about this, or forget about that, or try not to worry about this. You can write whatever you want on a piece of paper, hand it to anybody, and they will relate. And that made me think, like, we are all actually in this together. You know, fuck politics, fuck everything, fuck religion, fuck all of the stuff that separates and divides us. We are all human beings, and we're all in search of one thing, and it's happiness. I feel like every single person on this earth, no matter whether you're right wing or left wing, whether you're black or white, whether you're gay or straight, whether you're an atheist or a Christian, no matter what you are, I feel like everybody just wants to be happy. It's like a natural thing for a human being to want, is happiness. I don't think there is a single person in the world who wants to be depressed or wants to be sad. And so it's just kind of sad that, like, we can't, like, live together. Like, we can't coexist because of these stupid things that divide us. And it just made me think, like, it is a really sad world that we live in. We are really controlled. We're controlled by the media. We're controlled by the government. We are separated because of we're put into categories because of these things. Like, why? Like, we don't have to see eye to eye with everything. We don't have to see eye to eye politically. I could be like, I vote one person, you could vote another, but why can't we just respect each other? You know, respect that we both think differently, and we're both in search of the same thing at the end of the day, and that is happiness. But yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about that lately. It's just kind of sad that the world we live in, people just... I feel like people lack compassion, and they lack understanding, and they lack empathy now more than ever, and it's really sad. If anything comes from this video, I just want to, I guess, encourage you guys to just be kind. Treat people how you want to be treated. You know, maybe, I mean, I'm sure this video is not going to reach many people, but if it did, it would be nice if even just one person takes away a message from this, and that is just be kind. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about the world and, like, you know, stuff like that. Let me know, and smash a like on the video. I'll see you right back here in the next one. Peace out and chase your dreams.